Name is Wairu Mujenga. The Kenya Revenue Authority hopes to net an additional 400 billion shillings in tax revenue by snooping the supply chains of businesses. Kenya Revenue Authority Deputy Commissioner in charge of Medium Taxpayers, George Obel, says implementation of the new electronic tax invoice management system will help the taxman approximate VAT that businesses are supposed to remit from the sale of their products.
The tax to gross domestic product ratio in Kenya stands at 15.3%. This is below the African average of 16%, mainly caused by collection inefficiencies stemming from poor VAT collection and manual system gaps. The Kenya Revenue Authority says due to receiptless backdoor trade, the tax collector has reported a gap of 32% from value-added tax losses.
With this system, we should then be able to narrow the field significantly for this kind of players. Because if you've got to sell, we have got to see that you've got the stocks that you are selling. And the stock you must have either purchased, and you know whom you have purchased from, or you have imported, and you've got the data that you have imported, or you've bought from a manufacturer, and you have got information from the manufacturer who has sold it to you.
We are trying to avail as much information as possible so that any taxpayer who wants to install the software, they don't have to come to KRA.
He says already over 60% of taxpayers have complied with the previous tax invoice management system, and the remaining 45,000 will be required to comply through the TIMS software, making the ETR machine previously used unnecessary.
There is opportunity that can be we can arbitrage or take full advantage of just looking at the performance of VAT and how we can be able to improve on it.
KRA notes the digital transition will streamline tax collection, opening up more revenue streams for the country without burdening the taxpayer with tax increases.
A lot of time they are refunds for a long period of time during audit verification. This system is going to sort it out because you can now electronically see them and see what they are doing and what they have incurred, and you can be able to give taxpayers their money back. That will be able to help them on their cash flow.
Upon your registration, then we must analyze and see that you have selected the option that is fit for you.
Moving digital has increased revenue collection by at least 24%.
There is opportunity that can be, we can arbitrage or take full advantage of just looking at the performance of VAT and how we can be able to improve on it.
On fictitious invoices, KRA notes the supply chain module function in the new system would allow for approximation based on stock, allowing for accuracy when gauging the compliance rates of businesses as per their business capability. In what the Kenya Revenue Authority terms as a win-win situation, the new TIMS will have a supply chain module, which will have businesses operating in the full glare of the tax collector. Hibak Said for Prime Edition.
Kenya and Japan have committed to strengthen